being in charge of a company is harder than it looks.
Ah! Wait, you sent her? How did he even do that?
I'm ready.
So. Ah! What? Who the heck are you?
Probably another member from Snappy's list.
So who's driving?
Well, there's no way you're doing a Gravity Falls review without me.
Snappy?
Hey, Nat. So, what do you think of them?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really do care about them. But it's not all about having fun.
I know you guys are willing to go along with any idea media presents, but you do take a rather silly approach on things.
What's wrong with that? We're literally reviewing a show that takes silliness and seriousness and puts them together.
I think it's time I finally start owning up to this leadership thing. Come on, we have to have the script ready by next week. You call that a joke? At least try to be a little more subtle. Jill, how's everything going with the audio? Awesome, okay, let me know when you download that program. I don't like that color, change it.
Okay.
Also, I don't like the face, change that as well.
Okay, but that's a lot of...
Faster, come on!
Okay.
Later.
Okay. How's this?
Yeah, perfect. I do 5 completely new ones.
What?
Oh, great. Guys, Silly fainted again. Take her somewhere to recharge. Alright, let's see what this Patreon thing is all about. What the flip? Ah!
Boy, you gonna get it!
The bathroom? Seriously? Of all the places people to come out of? Okay, I seriously need to talk to Turtle about that stupid list.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you need to consider about fixing your situation.
What are you talking about?
You're running your team ragged.
I am not running my team ragged.
You made a girl faint.
In what way?
You need to stop what you're doing and consider how you're acting. You need to learn how to take command and stay fresh at the same time.
What does that even mean?
You telling me you don't know Splatoon?
Yeah, isn't that Nintendo's answer to Call of Duty?
You have much to learn, young Squid.
Is Splatoon even on the Switch?
In my world, anything can happen. But maybe in the future.
For the longest time, people would familiarize Nintendo with memorable characters within each generation. First, it was the NES with Mario and Donkey Kong. Then later, the portable systems, which would include favorites like Pikachu and Kirby. And then more modern consoles would introduce more obscure characters to the fray. Fast forward to the Wii U era, where Nintendo needed a new IP to get fans excited again. So, their answer was a third-person shooter starring kids who turn into squids?
No, you fool! First, they wanted to make a first-person shooter game starring Mario. Then they changed it to rabbits. Until finally Nintendo decided to create a game that would become the phenomenon known as Splatoon.
Splatoon was a major surprise within the Nintendo community. Not only would the game be widely well received, get a sequel, and a character and assist trophy in Smash, but it won the 2015 Video Game Awards for Best Multiplayer and Best Shooter.
Don't you heckin' forget about those super fresh live concerts by the Squid Sisters and Off the Hook.
This game took the gaming world over by storm, and I have no idea how. What's this series about, anyways?
Oh, me.
Don't get me wrong, it's a clever concept with a cute idea. But I mean, I don't know, maybe there's just something I haven't noticed yet. Let's take a look at some gameplay mechanics. From what I've seen so far, Splatoon lets you customize your Inkling avatar in a large variety of ways.
Isn't it awesome? You can change the gender, hair, and eye color at any time, while the clothes and weapons you equip come with special skills and abilities that help you pwn your enemies. In my opinion, the fun really comes from just how much you're able to customize your precious squids, or octolings, ever since they were announced.
Me, yes!
You sound like you like to customize a lot, don't you?
Are you kidding me? I have an entire army of Splatoon 0 season characters that I've developed with their own skills and personalities. Like, look. So this is my son Robert. He has an entire family who used to go into the Great Octarian War 100 years ago in canon. And then, oh boy, his father fought in the war with a friend of his, and then they...
This episode was sponsored by Lupa Akari.
Lupa Akari was our first ever sponsor. Created and founded by our good friend Jenny, Lupa Akari prides itself in making cute, tasteful, and high quality products. All of it handcrafted.
Lupa Akari makes their crafts because they're fun. Sometimes they'll take in commissions, but most of the time it will be whatever pops up into their head. Lupa Akari has all sorts of stuff, like plushes with personality,
They make fidget spinners,
handcrafted soaps,
specialty pins, impressive pixel art of your favorite characters,
and keychains. They even have their own Pickle Rick pouch. Put your money, your iPod, basically anything you want as long as it fits.
and aligned with this episode, they even have their own line of Squid plushies.
Make sure you follow Lupa Akari on Instagram and Facebook, and make sure to check out their Etsy account. Also, make sure you stop by this year at SuperCon 2018 in the Greater Fort Lauderdale Convention Center and say hi at their booth.
Lupa Akari is run by good, friendly people who work hard to make great merchandise based off of all fandoms and communities. They're so great, even an Inkling would like their stuff.
This is Squid, a young Inkling who lives in Inkopolis. Now imagine one day she's minding her own heckin' business when suddenly some old squid named Cuttlefish appeared. He and his agents are fighting a secret war against an octopus human hybrid race called the Octarians, and sends you straight into the war zone.
This isn't some OC story that you came up with, is it?
Actually, no! Besides the name of your character, this is taken as a direct summary from the game's story mode.
I mean, it's great and all, but most people don't play Splatoon for the story mode. In fact, most people don't play multiplayer shooter games for the story. That being said, what does that have to do with my problem?
Shut up. First, yes, it's true that Splatoon, like any other shooter, is mainly played for a multiplayer experience. But unlike most other shooters, players within the Splatoon community appreciate the backstory and the campaign mode provides for Inkopolis, along with the rewards it offers you for when you go back into multiplayer. Similar to a game like Overwatch, which came later, Splatoon gameplay and social media helps provide a bit more story into the game's lore, whether it be an Easter egg on a certain map, a line from an NPC you haven't heard before, or an assortment of videos online. Just take a look! But now, let's dive deeper into the multiplayer modes.
Again, what does that have to do with...
Consider your team as a video game community for a moment. By understanding the ins and outs of a community, you learn what that community feels and what they need.
I know what my team needs. Their goals are the same as mine.
Yes, your goals may be similar, but is that really what they need? Well, let's find out, shall we?
So when you play Splatoon's multiplayer, there are 4 types of modes that you're able to try. 3 of them are ranked, meaning you will move up and down the tier list depending on your wins and losses. These modes include Tower Control, a match where your team has to move a tower from one point to the other by controlling it the longest. Splat Zones, where your team has to control a specific zone on the map for the longest time. And Rainmaker, a mode where your team has to make it rain by taking possession of a powerful weapon and using it until time runs out. The one mode for casual players, meaning you won't be penalized for winning or losing, is called Turf War, where the team who has the most ink spread on the map when the time runs out wins. This mode is so popular that, in fact, the game would hold events called Splatfest in which players would join a themed team, such as dogs versus cats, and go all out on each other on designated maps.
Splatfests were the best!
There was a Transformers Fest, a Pokemon Fest, and even a hecking SpongeBob versus Patrick Splatfest. All hail the Magic Conch!
Yeah, I remember Splatfest being a pretty big deal.
Especially the final Splatfest, before they would release Splatoon 2.
Yeah, Callie totally should have won that last Splatfest. Long live the crazy squids!
Yeah, it was cool how much the Squid Sisters' role in Splatoon as a whole would affect the franchise moving forward. If they weren't giving you the latest scoop about new weapons, gears, and maps, they'd be an important aspect of story or be the life of a Splatfest. After all, whenever you voted for a team in a Splatfest, you'd also be voting for the Squid Sister who was part of said team. The impact these two characters had were so great that they even performed a live thank you concert after the game's complete run. Speaking of concerts, the music in Splatoon is astounding. Sure, lyrical-wise, you're not really gonna understand the Squid language, but you can feel the excitement and the emotions coming from every single song that Callie and Marie sing. It just goes to show that it doesn't matter if you don't understand what the song says, as long as the music is great, you're gonna enjoy it. And going back to Splatfest, I remember how beloved they were by the fandom because it gave people the opportunity to have fun with things they had in common. Heck, back when Miiverse was a thing, people would make art of their favorite themes depending on what theme it was.
And was it mandatory for the Splatoon community to participate in story mode and to do all those Splatfests?
Well, no, it wasn't.
They did it because it was fun and they were obsessed, not because they had to. In the end, Splatoon is a game about community and fun. It gives you the exact experience you expect and rewards you for it. Even finishing the story, which wasn't really hard, gives you something to look forward to in the multiplayer. Yes, you work hard to get the best weapons and the best gear, and yes, you work hard with your team in order to win. But Splatoon really gives you the idea that it's not about the destination, but the journey. And this journey is a very fun one to be enjoyed. So of course it was obvious people were obsessed with Splatoon because it was a clever concept that sparked people's interests and...
It was fun. They had fun doing what they loved and never got criticized for it.
I think he gets it.
My team is with me because they want to have fun doing something that they love. And I've been a complete jerk to them.
It's not bad to have fun once in a while. Remember when you and Turtle did your first review?
How do you...
I watched it on YouTube, but that doesn't matter. How did you feel that day?
It was a lot of fun. Except for the part where she hit me in the head.
But
the entire reason I made Random Ramblings in the first place is because I want to do what I love because it's fun. Yeah, sure, it takes a lot of hard work, but I mean, I guess in the end, I just gotta stay fresh sometimes. Wait, you watch our videos?
by Grima, he gets it.
Thanks. Wait, where are you going? Wait, did you guys not see...
See what?
Yeah, what? Never mind. Silly, look, I'm sorry about what happened earlier. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Gio got me some water, Turtle threw it on my face. Then Gio got me some more water and I drank it. And now I'm feeling better.
Cool. Okay. That's great, I think. But look, guys, I've been thinking and I think there's some new changes that I'm gonna be making around here.
Knew how?
You'll see.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Being Hardy here, aka Duende, and welcome to Homeschooled Nerd. That's right, it's YouTuber's Life, a life and business simulation game created by Uplay Online. Now, what I thought might be fun is making my own gaming channel to NoobTube in YouTuber's Life, but since I don't usually actually do very well in these life simulation games, I figured, why put me involved when I could put one of my friends involved instead? I'm stuck. Guys, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Guys, why am I stuck? Ever since that fateful day, the Media Nut was never heard from again. Some said that he'd given up on YouTube for good, while others thought perhaps he couldn't buy any new games because his internet wasn't working or whatever, and that someday Pedro would return. But those who heard the truth knew that Pedro had come under the curse of the never-ending walk cycle.
I just thought it'd be nice to take a little stroll, get some fresh air. What does it look like I'm doing, SillyDrifloon? I'm stuck in one place walking.
Yeah, I can see that, but why?
Ever since Benny started that stupid YouTuber's Life video, everything's been going insane. Media Nut and Random Ramblings have both been turned into gaming channels. We don't just focus on gaming, we focus on all forms of media. And to make matters worse, now I'm stuck here, walking for all eternity.
How?
Dare he? Yeah, the nerve of that guy.
No, I mean, how is that even possible?
Don't worry about that. All I know is that homeschool nerd is gonna rue the day that he messes with the Media Nuts.
Alright then, so can I get you anything?
Just my camera. And also, can you please give me a soda from the refrigerator? I'm kind of tired. I've been walking here for a while.
Alright then. Wait, why didn't you just get it yourself?
You don't think I've been trying to do that all this time? I'm stuck walking in one place!
Hey, just take it easy, man.
Just you wait, Benny. You're gonna see. You're gonna see what happens when you randomly mess with the Random Ramblers.
Do you want more Random Ramblings? Or do you just want to have more fun with the Random Ramblers? Then make sure to support us on our new Patreon page. We make fun, exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Upgrade from a fellow Rambler to a true Rambler. Just go to patreon.com/randomramblingsproductions and start rambling with us today.